What's good, man? Welcome back to another episode of Lead with Purpose. It's the host, Low Key Lil. You feel me? And we back with the law of victory, man.
All right, so what's the deal on the law of victory, Lil?
All right, man. So
Winners win.
they say leaders find ways to win for their team, and this is not just referring to sports. This is referring to life, business, any type of thing where you feel like you could have success. We count that as a victory.
Winners just get it done.
You feel
They
me?
don't make a lot of excuses. Or good leaders, they just, when they follow the law of victory, they just find ways to win. They
So
just find ways
there's
to win.
four. I mean, there's three keys to victory that we're going to go through. Number one is the unity of the vision. Number two is diversity of skills, and number three is a leader is dedicated to victory and raising players to their potential.
All right, so unity of vision was teams succeed only when the players have a unified vision. No matter how much talent or potential there is, a team doesn't win a championship if players are working from different agendas. So this just means being unselfish.
Yeah.
Like it says unity of vision, but it's just unity in general,
yeah.
for the team. Like he gives an example from sports, but this is, for example, like with football, and I'm gonna use football for all of these examples because this is really what it ties into. Like,
And outside into the life aspect, so we hit on all angles.
yeah. I should do it for parenting too.
Yeah, so I'll hit on that. So we hit it on all angles.
All right, so the unity of vision, it's like if the quarterback and running back do what they're supposed to do on a play, but the lineman doesn't, then the play's not going to work. So we all have to be dedicated to like the vision of winning. Or if a quarterback is being selfish and he doesn't want to throw it to this receiver because it was something that happened before, you know what I'm saying? Or it can be off the field. Like you got boys missing workouts and meetings. Like that's not, if you have the vision, then you gotta do what you're supposed to do. You gotta do your job. And it's not because of your own personal agenda or successes or goals. It's because
overall.
all of us need you to do better so that we can all do better. So if I win, you win. So type thing. So you have to have unity of vision.
So for a real life example, I'll tie it into the workplace. Like for example, like we got a graphic designer, we got a video editor, and we got people that run, the campaign itself. So like, well, my job would be to run the campaign. But to run the campaign, we need to have our people that do the graphics make the graphics. We need to have a video that ties into those graphics, and then I'm on the back end to make sure like we're pushing it out to the right places and multiple people see it. But I can't do my job correctly if they don't do their job. And overall, we wanna all keep our jobs, and our goal is to make
Good content.
and make our school somewhere that we want to be at, that a student would want to be at. And the only way we could do that is by showing up and we working together and not against each other. Like if a graphic designer was only worried about the graphics, then it's not going. They have to know why the graphics are what they are, so they know the overall vision and what we're trying to do. So yeah.
And then for parenting, let's just say the goal is to get the kids in bed. Like I don't know. Like, or the goal could just be to make sure the house runs smoothly. If me as dad come home and let's just say my wife cooked and I don't know, she cooks, she cleans up, she gets baby ready to take a bath, then she puts his clothes on, then she reads a story, then she puts him to sleep. That's only one person doing everything. And it's not, maybe one day I do slack off, or maybe one day she does slack off, because you're going to have those days as well. But if the vision is to get a good routine and to have the household running smoothly, then everybody needs to be bought into that. So if she cooks, I wash the dishes. If she gives him a bath, I read the stories. And then vice versa. Or we switch days with it. Like that's the one thing we do in our house. Is like, whose night is it to put him to sleep? Yours? All right, cool. Then I could do whatever else I need to do.
It's facts. So he can be over here.
Yeah, and sometimes it's not cleaning up. Sometimes it's, okay, you're putting him to sleep tonight, so then I can have my personal time. Or vice versa, I'm putting him to sleep tonight. You can have your personal time. Or I may spend a night cleaning up the crib. Or, I don't know, doing laundry, doing dishes. Like it's all a part of the vision. Like, so if the shared vision is to have the house running smoothly and have everybody on a set routine, and everybody has to do their job with the ebbs and flows.
That's facts.
So it's that's one that I have from parenting, and it actually works really well in my house. I could probably do more. And I do a lot. I'm not like a absent dad. Like, I'll be putting in work in, but I mean, there's always room for improvement. You feel me?
On everything. Number 2 is diversity of skills, and I feel like this is crucial. This is kind of tied into what like I just said though. Like I said, like I gotta like on my team we have somebody that does the graphics. We have somebody that edits videos, and then we have somebody that runs the overall ads and checks the analytics on stuff like that. But I feel like all of us having our own diversity and being good at our own separate skills allows us to work with each other a lot more easier. Because like it's not like, okay, I'm a master at all of these things, so I'm overwhelming myself trying to do all of them. Like, you're good at what you do, and you're so good at what you do that when I get what I need to do, I pass it to you. Like, when something that's out of my capabilities, I pass it to you because that's your skill set.
Okay.
And I feel like that's crucial, and especially that when you have a team and like you're worried about having wins, you need people that have their own skill set and they're good at different things. Because if you have all people that are good at the same thing, then it's like we're in competition with each other.
It's unbalanced.
Like, yeah, instead of like working towards helping each other.
Yeah. So, I like the thing that they put at the end of this, and it says, the newer you are to leadership and the stronger your natural leadership ability, the more likely you will be to overlook the importance of others on the team. Don't fall into that trap. And I think this is big for, like, if you are a new leader. I know it was big for me because I would try to do everything. And that's not
bad.
Here's the thing is when you try to do a lot of stuff, or you say yes a lot to different projects and different areas of development, you develop yourself more fully. But once you get a good grasp of what your strengths and weaknesses are, it's okay to delegate that responsibility or another skill. Or if you say, like, okay, I don't know, I'm strong in, you could say, let's just do graphic design and stuff. Let's use your example. I'm strong with graphic design. You're strong with video editing.
Yep.
I know how to do video editing, but that's my what I'm strong at. So, like, I'm gonna pass it to you. So you can still diversify your skill set and still work on yourself personally. However, if you have people in your team that already have a good grasp of that skill, diversify the skill set and put it in your team. So, on a family aspect of it, I can say, let's just say you have a conflict with your child, and at the moment, like, you want your son to listen to you, but your wife is better at getting the point across to him. Sometimes, like, you need that yin and yang. Not I want to say good cop, get bad cop, but good cop, bad cop. That was wild. Yo, that was crazy. Good. I'm not even gonna repeat it. But listen, if you got a situation where your kid is mad at you, or you're frustrated with your child because they're not listening to you because you're trying to get a point across, or you need them to learn a lesson, sometimes it's cool to be like, yo, go talk to your mom. So, like, because you're making me mad right now and I don't understand it. And I know sometimes parents don't have that, that yin and yang, or that push and pull of, okay, I'm frustrated, they're not listening to me, I need them to get what they need to get out of this life lesson, but I need somebody else to tell them that life lesson. And sometimes that doesn't happen with a parent. Sometimes it happens with a coach and everything. I'm just saying that for my household, I know there's going to be moments where Coy's going to make me mad, and I'm just going to be like, bro, go talk to your mom. And she may say the exact same thing that I'm saying, but in a different way, and he receives it. Yeah. And that's diversifying your skills, and I can't get mad at that situation. Like, bro, did you talk to your mom? What did she say? And if he understands the lesson from her, I can't get mad and be like, bro, that's what I said. That's what I told you. Like, I could just be like, oh, all right, so you learn. Cool, because the vision, going back to number one, the vision is for him to learn the lesson. So if I need to diversify the skills to get it done, it just has to be done. Like, so that was a good thing of leadership. All right, number 3, a leader dedicated to victory. A leader dedicated to victory and raising players to their potential.
Yeah, so it says players, but I'm going to use players as, like, your team. And as far as, like, the work aspect. And I just feel like when you're raising somebody to their potential, it's like kind of like what we talked about in the prior chapters, like you're feeding into empowerment. Like you're giving them words of encouragement, and like you're just telling them like, hey, like I appreciate what you did, like it's helping me out on my end, or like keep doing what you're doing because like your work is seen. Like for today, for example, like I told you I was working with graphic designers and everything like that. So she sent over a video today that we had been working on, and I thought the video was great. And I just said, look, I haven't talked with my team. I haven't talked with my team yet, but from what I've seen, like, I like this video. Like, so when I talk with her, I'll give you some feedback. But I do like the video thus far before having a conversation with her. She simply just said a thank you, but a thank you goes a long way. You never know, what type of work day she was having today, but even like little things like that, just saying like thank you and like helping them in their journey, because like work can be stressful. So
For sure. Coach Lou Holtz, he says, you've got to have great athletes to win. I don't care who the coach is. You can't win without good athletes, but you can lose with them.
Yep.
This is where the coaching and leadership makes the difference. In other words, you also require great leadership to achieve victory. So you have to put them all together, man. Got to put them all together. This was a quick one, Lil, but we did
this is another quick one, but this is a good one though.
This was a quick one, but a good one. When I you know what? Because I always be trying to connect it to professional life. But I feel like whenever I put the personal spin on these ones with like family and fatherhood and marriage, it's way different. It hits a little bit harder because like even just unity of the vision, like we have a vision for the family. So like me and Renee sat down and have like vision for the family. So,
but that's good though. That's actually great, because some people just be on a freestyle, like we just gonna figure it out as we go. But having a vision for it,
like what do we want to achieve?
Yeah,
and like so like that's.
But that's the buy-in too, though. That's buy-in.
That's for sure. But that led to like how we even want to raise our kid, because like if we have the vision of him being like balanced, whether it be like sports or arts, music, education, cultural experiences and stuff, then that's a unified vision. But we got to diversify the skills, because like there's some times when it comes to sports, he be with me most of the time. Like even though my wife does soccer and everything, he'd be with me. But when it comes to art, which he really likes, like he's always asking to draw and stuff. That's not my realm. That's her realm. Yeah. And not to say that I can't, because I can do the music, right? I could do drawing a little bit, paint art. I can appreciate it, but I can't.
Yeah, but she's on a different level.
Yeah, so
she's on a different level.
All these things, like these are the point. This is the point, and it's like a lot of self-help books is like this, where this is the point where stuff gets redundant, or the author is punctuating points in different ways. So on the back half of these laws, I'm starting to see a lot of his points come back up and be not recycled, but be what's the word for it? Innovated, I guess you could say, or kinda reworded.
Yeah.
So that he's really punctuating his points, and this like the law of victory. Just pulls back to those like empowerment.
Yeah, buy-in.
Like it pulls back to all these
picture.
Yeah, the bigger picture, like modeling yourself and all that. So,
so
that was a deal.
That was another one, man. So this was chapter what? 14? 15. Chapter 15. So we on the back half of this, man. We're gonna finish. Like I said, we're gonna finish before the season. It's stamped. We're gonna finish before the season, but that's what we got for y'all today, man.
Coming up quick.
Season coming up quick, and then we gotta have you back on after the season to recap,
to see like what happened,
to see what happened.
How'd you use some?
How'd you use some of the skills, and what was your record, and outcomes and all of that. But we're gonna come back with that. We're gonna no script on that one too, so stay tuned for that. But all right, man, we're gonna see y'all on the next one, chapter 16. We'll see y'all soon.